days to prepare for your season. So moving on to the next, which is this game, better roll for the rest of the season.
A lack of fundamentals. We harp on those every day. We have to make sure we implement them in the game and be consistent with them all around. And we're going to get better on the offensive side of the ball, protecting the ball, and give ourselves a chance to win.
Last question. Well, the defense, got to give them credit. The running game was pretty good. The passing game was consistent. What'd you see there, and what were they doing right?
Yeah, we just got to convert on the money downs, like third and fourth down. It's just all about finishing drives. When we get them in those vulnerable positions in third and fourth down, we have to get off the field, and we got to take the ball away. That's a part of our job as a defense. Take the ball away, give it back to our offense, and control the clock. So we got to fix it, get more turnovers.
Casey, big comeback. It seemed like North Texas was able to move pretty consistently on offense. They were throwing the ball a lot, especially early. They got the first touchdown in the game. What made them tough to stop early in the game?
I think they had a script coming into it. It was just us. We had a plan. It was really just us. They kudos to them. They're a great football team, a lot of talent. But it comes down to our fundamentals, communication, and just finishing drives. Like I said before, we have to get them off the field on third and fourth down.
Just also, what was it like when you realized you were going into the game?
Yes, sir. We practice each and every week. Coach Worley prepares me, Zach Mundell, and Kel Helms each and every week to be prepared to go in the game. And trusting Coach Worley and the offensive line and my skills and protect the ball, and everyone's prepared to do the job. And just the goal is to go out there and win, and we do not do that. So we have to be better next week.
You went in and you got a 17-yard touchdown pass to Samari Howard in the end zone. Beautiful throw. Tell us about that, if you would.
Yes, sir. Coach Worley called an amazing play. The mob did their job as usual, protected me, and Samari did his great job, his 111th, caught the ball in the end zone, and we gave ourselves the chance.
And you had a 5-yard touchdown run, capping a 75-yard drive, 9 minutes 58 seconds. It was 17 plays to make it 28-31. Tell us about what it took to get a 17-play drive completed.
Yes, sir. Following behind the mob and trusting what Coach Worley calls is essential for our success. And everyone did their job. Hayden Reed made a great block. And following behind those guys, it's pretty easy when you have those guys up there.
The very end, North Texas, the end of regulation, North Texas fumbles, you get the ball back, you go back in. What do you think?
Yes, sir. One play at a time, just like every other down, and protect the ball, give ourselves a chance to win.
And then Dawson Jones got you into overtime. What was it like just being able to get the game in overtime after being down 21-0?
Yes, sir. I'm very proud of the play of Dawson Jones and the entire union. They do a great job, led by Coach Antonio. And they're always prepared and ready to go.
Can I ask you went down late, are you okay?
Yes, sir, I am okay.
That's good, thank you.
Sal, you're on the F.
Can you just talk about the amount of effort it took to get back into this game? I know in the end of the regulation, you guys were driving down, hoping to get in the end zone. I think that pass to Brady Anderson is just inches from him off a tip pass. So you just talk about how maybe you guys played this game to the end. It might not got the right result, but you never quit in this game.
Yes, sir. Our brotherhood harps on finishing and being tough, the tougher team, as part of our plan. And I feel like everyone went out there and did that today. I'm very proud of our team's effort. We just have to work on the fundamentals and be better at our assignments to be able to win games.
Casey, once you guys got to overtime, did you think that maybe you had the momentum going your way, or?
100%. I think just talking about Stephen Nadozie coming in for Colin, making an awesome play, and then the offense going down and capitalizing on it. It's just we just got to finish, and it's really it. Like, we had the momentum 100%, but it's just finishing it. And like you said, the play could have went either way. But I think for the future, it gives us a good place to be at, because we are going to finish for the rest of the season.
Anyone else in the room? I'll take it. You want one, Chuck? Yep, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Dwayne, I know it was a tough loss for you. How do you deal with something like that?
Yes, sir. Go back to the fundamentals, listen to Coach Monk and Coach Worley, and have some humility about it, watch the film, get better, and come together as a team and be prepared for next week.
All right, sounds good. Casey, how do you hope to improve on your performance for the next game?
Like Dwayne said, watch film, harp on the fundamentals, and so we could pick things apart and jump on balls and make plays and have one step ahead of the other team.
We'll do 2 on Zoom. Joe Iacano, go ahead.
Okay, first question. Thanks, Eric. Joe Iacano, GPK. First question for Casey. Casey, I know the Army defense prides itself on fundamentals like tackling and stopping the run, and today you guys really struggled in both those areas, especially in the first half. Was there anything North Texas was doing, or was it just a lack of focus? Or I know you guys focus really hard on the fundamentals. So what do you think was the challenge today?
Yeah, I mean, North Texas ran hard, but yeah, it comes down to us. Like I know Kansas State, we tackled really well, and that wasn't the case this week. We just got to be consistent. Consistency is the biggest thing on the defense. So we got to come in and week out and all fly to the ball, all 11 to the ball, and wrap up.
Dwayne, really key pass there on the touchdown to Brady Anderson to get Army to 35, I think, before the scoring the game time field goal there at the end. The 4th down pass to Brady that went for the touchdown. Can you walk us through that play and what you saw there?
Yes, sir. I was protected by the mob, just like every other play. They do a great job up front. Brady Anderson made a great catch and even better run after the catch, and I'm very proud of him for doing that. We just have to finish the game.
Thanks, guys.
And lastly, Ken McMillan, do you have anything?
Yes, I do. Dwayne, how challenging is it to come back from a 21-0 deficit?
Yes, sir. Our team just takes it one play at a time. We all trust in each other. We trust in our coaches, and just one play at a time mentality and protect the ball and give ourselves a chance by focusing on the fundamentals and be sound on our assignments.
In Casey, Mestamaker had a very solid first half. What did you guys do different in the second half? You kind of kept them in more check.
Yeah, just hiding coverages and making them guess a little bit more, and also putting more pressure on them and keeping our guys in the box. I know they were running it a lot. They knew we were going to try to play their pass game because it's really strong. And in the first half, they were running it, so we made the adjustment to get more guys in the box, and they made plays. It's just the second half is we just got to do it on both halves, So we got to have a complete game, not just in one half.
Casey, I know they're both losses, but can you take any positives out of taking 2 teams to overtime and coming up just short?
Yeah, definitely. I think like in a spot we are right now, like these are winnable games. We have 2 overtime losses, and that we could be 3-0 right now. So I think we'd be an awesome team, and I think we have an awesome team. Everybody plays their hardest every single week in and week out. So I think we're in a great spot. We just got to finish.
And Dwayne, what's the challenge of a short week?
Yes, sir. Just focusing on the fundamentals. We trust in Coach Monken's plan to get us right, and we're going to go back, watch the film tomorrow, and be prepared for in North Carolina on Thursday.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Ken. Thanks, guys. You're all set.
Thank you.
I mean, I went untouched, 75 yards. I mean, that's up front. They were doing their job. I mean, they made it really easy, and I was just lucky to be there and put in that spot, and the coaches put me there. So.
What do you think about the comeback in the second half? You got to be proud of that, even though it came short.
I mean, absolutely, I'm proud of the team. I mean, I know that we're always going to fight. We're always going to play to the end of the game. Just got to stick to the fundamentals, and going to come back better next week.
Was there anything Coach said during that comeback to rile you guys up?
I mean, I just think just kind of collectively as like a whole team, like coaches, players, everybody who's just like coming back, like we're gonna win this game. Like it all started with the belief and just belief in the plan, belief in the coaches, and everybody coming together.
Hey Briggs, can you talk about the fullbacks, the play of the fullbacks today? You scored, Hayden scored, Hayden played through was banged up a little bit, and Carson was picking up some critical yards. Can you talk about the play of the fullbacks in general today?
Just like how they.
Yeah, how you think you guys responded today?
I mean, obviously, I think that we can work on some things as a unit. Got to get Hayden a little more healthy. I mean, I know I messed up on a couple plays. I mean, I think that we played well, though.
It's or Cam Vets Media. Hey, just going to ask you on that play, the 75-yard run. What does it feel like when you see a big hole open up and you're able to just accelerate and run down the field? What does that look like for you?
I mean, it's just a blessing to be put in that spot in the first place, and you're super proud of the O-line up front, and super glad that you have them on your side.
Just tell us maybe about the blocking. Is it just somebody took out the linebacker and somebody else took out the defensive end and opened up the hole? Is it something like that?
I'm probably gonna have to go back on film and rewatch it. Yeah.
Just I mean, your running back's 387 yards today. Your touchdown got it back to 21-7, got the momentum back that you could start the comeback. What does it feel like when you are able to be productive, have a strong running day?
I mean, it's really just like a team effort at the end of the day. I think our team we wanted to come back and wanted to fight that, and then I was just blessed enough to be in the spot to be able to just kind of give like a little bit of a spark to start the momentum.
Briggs, is there any key challenge you felt that North Texas posed in today's game?
I mean, they were a great team. They had great fundamentals. I mean, they're a good team. Anything for that.
Any more person?
Yeah, I would probably say so. I mean, I definitely think got some juice underneath our feet, and then we were ready to go. Yeah.
We'll go to Joe Iacono on Zoom. Joe, go ahead.
Hey, Briggs, Joe Iacono with GBK. First question for you. You talked about the touchdown run in the mob, and they were really getting good push all day. I think one of the bright spots of the game was the play of the mob. They seemed to be getting really good push, moving the line of scrimmage. Does that, for the fullback group, do you guys get pumped when your number's called, you get to go in the game, and you know that you're probably going to get a hole or have a couple yards before you get hit?
Yeah, absolutely. Those guys are freaking monsters up front. I'm super glad to have them on our side. And yeah, always fired up to get in there when they're in there.
And last question, I noticed late the staff went with Hayden a lot at feedback. Was that just package, or you feeling okay, perfectly healthy?
Yeah, I'm perfectly healthy. I mean, Hayden's he's done it day in, day out. He's been doing it for years. Freaking amazing running back, and yeah, I'm a little bit on the younger side, so.
Ken McMillan, we'll go to Ken.
I'm good, thank you.
Perfect. Anyone else in person? Anyone else on Zoom?
All right, sweet. Thank you.
Coach Monken will be next.
Sorry, everybody. This is the first I'm seeing of the statistics, so not that they matter. They say statistics are for losers. I don't know why I'm looking at them. I guess because we're a loser. Certainly disappointing. Very difficult to win a football game when you spot a team 21 points and it's turnover central in the first half. And that was disappointing. We couldn't stop them, but they were having a tough time stopping us when we'd hang on to it, and that was the disappointing thing. If we just hang on to the ball, I think we give ourselves a chance, and we didn't do that. But I'm really proud of the resilience and the toughness that our guys showed, finding a way to crawl back into that thing. We were down 10 points there late in the fourth quarter. Didn't look great, but nobody wavered. They kept fighting, and we hit that touchdown pass and then got the turnover, which was huge. Unfortunately, when we had a chance to put it away in regulation, got down to the 6-yard line, we couldn't score and had to settle for the field goal and go into overtime. And they just made the plays. There were times we blocked really well. Other times, certainly that last set of downs in the overtime period, first and second down, we went backwards, and that put us really in a bad situation. And they beat some blocks, and so that they made the plays that they needed to make, and credit to them. They're a well-coached football team. Eric does such a good job. He's really good at what he does. They got good players, and they played a really outstanding football game offensively, and it made it really hard on us. We missed a lot of tackles. That was disappointing. We missed 3 in the game last week, or the last time we played. And I bet we missed 23 today, maybe more. But anyway, I'm proud of our guys for the effort they gave in getting our team back into it and having a chance to win the game, and ultimately just disappointed that we weren't able to find a way. So, is this even on? Okay, all right.
Sure. So, Ken Kreitzer, Cam Betts, just what was different today? You had a tremendous performance 2 weeks ago at Kansas State. What was different today? Cale Helms obviously struggled today. Dwayne Coleman went in. But what was different today than 2 weeks ago?
Offensively, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I think we consistently moved the ball when we didn't turn the ball over. I think there was a point up into the third quarter where I believe we scored every drive that we didn't turn the ball over. So we were moving the ball. Just the turnovers. I mean, the one was a contact fumble, which is unforgivable. The amount of energy that I have put into ball security from the Sunday after Tarleton State to running with 2 hands on the ball, and he didn't. And I will tell you, I kept pulling guys out of the game when they didn't have 2. I said, get him out. They didn't have 2 hands on him, get him out. I mean, the ball is way too valuable, proven by the 3 turnovers in the first half. If we don't turn the ball over those 3 times, maybe we win a game, maybe not. But we give ourselves a heck of a lot better chance. The one that he pitched to Noah, he missed the read. So put the ball on the back stomach, and he didn't hand it off. He should have. So then he pitched off the same guy. So the pitch key's out a little bit wider. So Noah wasn't looking for the ball. He was trying to get leverage on the pitch key. Wasn't looking for the ball. It hit Noah, and it's just 2 really difficult, difficult plays to live with. The interception. We're just throwing a route over there to Brady. I don't know. I mean, I thought Brady'd have a chance. Maybe the kid made a great play on the ball. I don't know. Anyway, those 3 turnovers were huge. And that's the difference. A week ago or 2 weeks ago when we played Kansas State, we had the squib kick, which turned into an onside kick, and then we had the interception at the end of the game. We didn't turn the ball over on offense. And what's important about turnovers is, in those situations, is their offense, Kansas State's offense, would have been on the field after that play had it not been for those turnovers. So those were two big plays. And same thing for us. Our offense would have been on the field the next play had it not been for those turnovers. Would have given ourselves a chance. But turnovers, just at times poor execution with blocking, and we had some opportunities to pop some runs out of there and couldn't finish blocks. I'm certain we're going to see some missed assignments here and there. But on defense, we just gave up way too many yards on first down. I mean, I was tracking it in the first half, and I mean, just first downs, +5, +5, +4, +10, +3, a holding call, and then +8, +6, +11, +3, +12, +6, +6, 3 incompletes. 2 of those were on the goal line. So, just giving up way too many yards on first down, and that makes it a lot easier on second, third down. The whole playbook opens up when it's 2nd and 3. And so we weren't doing a very good job of getting off blocks, and they did a good job running the football. And there's a lot of things that happened 2 weeks ago didn't happen in the game today. But with that said, still we're in position.
If you're down 28-7 and Dewey Coleman went in at quarterback, and he gets a 17-yard touchdown pass to Samari Howard, and then soon after he gets the 5-yard run, running a 75-yard drive, 17 plays, and then he went obviously the 68-yard touchdown to Brady Anderson. How do you evaluate his play? Did he bring energy to the team? Did he play the way you kind of expected him to play this year?
I guess he played the way we hoped he would. I thought he did a really good job. And as good as Kale played in the last game, he started off this game just really struggled. And we wanted to continue to give him a chance. We didn't want to give him the hook immediately. And just that doesn't help anybody's confidence. And sometimes guys make mistakes, and there just comes a point where there's one too many, and it's time to allow somebody else to be able to play. And I thought Dwayne did a really good job. He was ready. He was prepared, and went in and performed very well. There's things that when he was in there that we'll see on film that we'll wish he may have done differently or done a little better with, but he's not the only one. There's 11 guys out there, and all 11 guys, we're going to find ways they could have played better, things they could have done better. Thank you.
Do you think about quarterback change after the second turnover?
No, I think the guy competed so well and so hard against Kansas State. He performed really, really well. And I think he's capable of being a good quarterback and being that guy that we saw. But like I said, we just didn't want to give him the hook right away. We really wanted to give him a chance to overcome some mistakes. And in 2020, we're out here against Georgia Southern, and Tyler, I think, had turned it over 2 or 3 times. And we went in at halftime, and we make a change. I said, you're going to be the quarterback, and you're going to go get us through this thing. And he did, and we ended up winning the football game. So I trust him. I trust Kale. He just wasn't playing very good. So, that happened at other positions too. Guys weren't playing as well and put other guys in. And it's noticeable, certainly, when it's the quarterback, but he just didn't play a great game. Yeah, guys are starters for a reason. I don't know that it changed entirely what we wanted to do defensively. Perhaps maybe there's some things that those guys were in the game we feel better about calling than when they're not. But there's things when those other guys come in that may feel better about calling when the starters aren't. So those guys are both their backups, Stephen Adozie and having Jabril go in there, or Jackson Hammond, the guys that took their place. We got a lot of confidence in those guys. So it wasn't just them. I mean, they didn't punt the whole day. Neither do we, but they didn't punt the whole day. We couldn't get them off the field. I think we stopped them twice on 4th down, Eric told me. But other than that, we couldn't stop them. He was not. I'm positively pissed off. That's what I'm positive about. And we're going to try to do our very best tomorrow to get what's broken fixed, the errors we made repaired, try to play better fundamentally. That's blocking and sustaining blocks. It's getting off blocks and making tackles, and it's taking care of the ball. And we didn't do any of those consistently enough today to win the football game. And there were times that we did those things, and other times where we didn't. But there's no one person, there's no one phase to blame. It was all of us. And I am really proud of our guys for the toughness that they showed, because they kept fighting. Nobody sacked the bats, and it certainly looked bleak there. And a lot of people probably are like, hey, this thing's over. But our guys never felt that way. That's just not the way they operate here. And they kept fighting and gave us a chance. We had a chance in regulation. We had a chance to go win the game. And we had to settle for a field goal. And credit to North Texas. They stopped us. There was a first scoring drive where we kicked a field goal and didn't score a touchdown. And that's what they needed to do to win the game. And it's credit to them. All credit to those guys. They got good, tough players. Their players played really hard. Eric's got them playing really hard. And they're really good at what they do. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Blocking. That's how you get the ball across the end zone. You got to block. And we just haven't, we haven't blocked well enough in some of those moments to be able to score a touchdown. A week ago against Kansas State we did. We got down there, made touchdowns and blocked them and got in the end zone. Just didn't do it today. Didn't do it today when we needed to on that last drive. But again, that's, you guys can correct me. I haven't looked at the stats, and I don't have a memory like an elephant, but I think when we got it down there, we scored touchdowns on most of our drives. We got stopped out there late in the game on the 4th down. I'm not sure if Noah caught that pass. Did Noah catch that pass? Did it skip off the ground, or did he really catch it? Did you guys see the replay? We went fast because I don't think he caught it. His rule to catch, I thought it hit the ground, and I thought if we huddled up and went really slow, that they would review it and overturn it. It would have been 4th and 10. So instead, we're sitting there at 4th and 1. So we hurried up, and we called a play where the quarterback was going to run the ball, and they shot the A gap, and tackled us for a loss. But I think that's the only time that I'm aware of that we got stopped. So. Well, I hope we'll have a good practice tomorrow. I'll just settle for that. And that's what we intend to do. We'll bring the whole team in here tomorrow, and we'll have our normal Sunday. Our guys are going to get treatment. They're going to lift. We're going to have a team meeting. We're going to talk about the game. We're going to go in the position rooms, and we're going to correct mistakes. And we're going to turn on the film for East Carolina, and we're going to start the game plan and give those guys initially, our report on East Carolina, and we're going to go see if we can get prepared for them, because it's going to happen quick. So by the time we get in here tomorrow, we're going to be 4 days away from a game, and we got to put this behind us, learn from it, and put it behind us. But they're hard. Our guys are competitive, and they care. They're really invested, and losing a game is really hard, and losing a game like we did today, it's hard. But we got to find a way to recover and have some resiliency and mental toughness, and so I'll count our guys to do that. But recovery, it's like I said, how do you recover? Go have a good practice the next day and see if we can improve.
We're going to do 2 on Zoom. Joe Iacano, you can start, Coach.
Well, Coach Funkin, I know, and you already mentioned this, you and the staff really emphasize fundamentals, ball security, tackling, not letting Army beat Army. Yet there were all the things that we saw today, right? 3 fumbles, 2 lost, no interception, inordinate amount of missed tackles, front 7 really struggling to get off of blocks. With the amount of emphasis that the staff places on that, I guess a 2-part question. A, how frustrating is that? B, any idea how you can get that turned around in the next 4 or 5 days?
Nobody's more frustrated than our players. They want to make plays. They care. One thing is for sure, our guys are tough as hell. To be able to get down 21-0 and come back and have a chance to win the football game before time expired, and then have a chance again in overtime, they're tough as hell. So it's not toughness or want to or effort. It is execution of the fundamentals. And we've just got to continue to teach those things and try to get them to play with those fundamentals that they've been trained to play with, whether it be defeating a block, taking the proper angle, tackling and finishing a tackle. They all have different jobs descriptions and duties and skill sets that they have to have, and it's working those fundamentals just with vigilance over and over and over again. And it's on offense, it's blocking with our feet and hands, and blocking the right guy, and taking good angles and good footwork and pad level. It's all those things, and we work really hard at it. I know other teams work hard at it too, but the thing about it is that team that we played, and most teams we play, the teams we're going to play the rest of the season, are all well coached. They're talented. They got guys on scholarship too, and so that they're putting up a fight. They want to win. They're competitive people, and it's finding a way to execute those fundamentals against guys that are playing with good fundamentals themselves and good pad level and doing it better. And North Texas did it better today. They won the football game. They earned the victory, and for as many things as we did poorly, that's not an excuse. They won the game. They made the plays they needed to make, and I give them credit. The toughness that they showed, being up like they were, being up 10 points, fumbling the ball, really the momentum and the just the energy really shifted to our sideline and our team, but they found a way, and I got great respect for Coach Morris, and just really commend their football team and congratulate them on a great win.
And then my follow-up and final question, the last play of the game, the pass all the way.
Oh yeah, we certainly gave it some thought. First down, I think gained 0. Second down, -1. We were running the ball. Third down, we ran it. We ran a boot play when we got the quarterback out there, and he ran for some yards. And we're sitting there at 4th and 5. So the first 2 times in that series, we gained -1 on 2 carries. And yes, we always think about running the football. But what our hope is that we would get out on the perimeter, and several times today we got out on the perimeter on those boot plays, action one way and boot back the other, and we were able to run for some yards. And so we thought maybe at the worst he might be able to pull it down and knife through there and get another first down and give ourselves another set of downs to try to get it in the end zone. And they did a good job of getting back out there and getting some leverage on it. I thought he had a look at Noah and just threw it a little bit high. It sailed a little bit on him, and he may not have gotten his hips and shoulders around where he was facing the receiver. I think he probably was kind of running toward the sideline and had his hips open to the sideline. It's hard to throw across your body real accurately. I'll have to look at the film to see it, but we had a chance, and wasn't like he was wide open, but I think just giving him a chance there, Noah might have been able to come down with it. Guys do that all the time on ESPN highlights, so I was hoping we might hit a highlight there. But Joe, we always think about running the football, and I think about the series right there, and at the end of regulation we were out of timeouts, and if we run the ball, you got no timeouts. I think it was 24 seconds. Second down, you can run the ball, try to run it one time. Then we were going to have to go up there and kill the clock on third down and then kick a field goal on fourth. Instead, if we throw it on second down, throw it on third down, we're giving ourselves 2 chances to score a touchdown rather than 1. If we ran the ball on second down, it was going to be all in. It's you run the ball. If you don't get it, then you're settling for a field goal and giving up third down. And I didn't want to give up a down. They're just way too valuable. And so, unfortunately, we weren't able to execute there and get the ball in the end zone.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
And to wrap us up, Ken McMillan.
Jeff, a question about Dwayne. Can you speak about Dwayne's ability to guide his team from the abyss today? Also coming so close to that touchdown at the end of the fourth quarter. And what will determine whether it's Dwayne or Kale on Thursday?
I'm really proud of Dwayne to come off the bench and lead our team like he did. He really did a great job this afternoon. Made some really good plays, and certainly that big throw to Brady Anderson. Brady made a great catch and outran those guys, that was thrilling to see him do that. I didn't know he could, and he was able to get in the end zone. Dwayne made some really good plays. We'll determine who the quarterback's going to be as we go through the week. I don't know where we're at with that right now, but I know we're going to need both of them. I think I said that earlier this week in the press conference, that we're going to need both of those quarterbacks. We needed them both today, and as poorly as Kale played in the first half, he had to come in there in the overtime, and we told him, just keep yourself ready and be ready to go. So that was one of the questions about the goal line, and I'm not sure if that was all thrown in with everything else, but if you want to repeat that part of it, I'll try to answer that for you, Ken.
I was just, for Dwayne came that close to winning the game in regulation. If it wasn't for that one tip, a great defensive play, and then the ball going off Brady's hands in the end zone. We were that close.
Yeah, we were pretty close, but as they say, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. We weren't playing either one of those today. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.